Hey everybody, Fred McKinnon here with eComCatalyst at eComCatalyst.com. Great to have you watching. I want to share something with you today that I found to be very, very powerful. And it's how you can go about growing and expanding your sales, increasing your revenue on Amazon. It's one of the easiest ways to do that. I'm going to show you how, like for example, with one of our clients, we've increased their revenue by $24,000 in the last few months without launching any new products. All right, does that sound interesting? Keep watching, I'm gonna show you all about it. Real quick, backing up a little bit, my name is Fred McKinnon. I'm the founder and creator of eComCatalyst at eComCatalyst.com. We're a full service Amazon and e-commerce channel marketing agency. Now that's a lot of words to tell you. In short, what we do is we take brand owners like you who have their own brands and they're selling their products online. And we use our expertise with over 20 years of experience selling, over $100 million in revenue, and help scale and grow your brand on these channels and take almost all the operations off your plate to help you. We partner with you to grow your sales profitably so that you can enjoy the life of an e-commerce store operator. All right, now let's get into the topic today. Amazon has made it possible quite a while to use what they call virtual bundles. Again, virtual bundles have been out for a while, but they made a change to it earlier this year that really made virtual bundles super attractive. And what they did was they moved the virtual bundle placement from way at the bottom of the page where you never notice it to the very top of the page, right where you're about to choose what you want and purchase on Amazon. Now, let's back up real quick and answer the most basic question. What is a virtual bundle? All right. In e-commerce world, one of the things that we always want to do is increase our cart size, or AOV. AOV stands for average order value. So if my average order value is $30, I want to increase that to $40. What's the easiest way to increase my AOV? Not necessarily by raising all my prices, but to get the shopper to buy more than one product, okay? Or by bundling. You've seen it on all the websites you visited. When you check out, they want to add some options for you, right? Why don't you upsell this or cross-sell that? Essentially, that's what a virtual bundle is at Amazon. It's when you take two or more items and put them together in a bundle that the shopper can easily add all those items into their cart as a bundle and check out. It increases your AOV, average order value, and as a consequence of that, it increases your total revenue. Again, here's a client that we have where we increased the revenue by over $24,000 really since September. And you can see here, I'm just going to scroll through, and there's a column for bundles sold and total sales. I've blacked out information so you're not seeing the client SKU or product name, but this is just going down the list here, and it's increasing their value. Most of the times, this is like a $25 item. So we're almost 2xing their AOV, their average order value. All this is from virtual bundles sold on Amazon. And if I just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll down, you can see $23,000. So almost $24,000 was actually added to their bottom line, $23,000, simply by offering virtual bundles. All right. Now, the reason they're called virtual bundles is because you're not actually physically bundling these items together. That's because the items that are included in the bundle all have to be inside of Amazon warehouses for this to work. That is the first requirement for an Amazon virtual bundle, is that every component of the virtual bundle must be available at Amazon's warehouses in their FBA network. FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. So if you have all of widget A in there and you have a bunch of widget B in there, you can now make a virtual bundle with widget A and widget B sold together. And instead of having to, like the old way of bundling, you would have to create a physical product. You would have to assign a UPC code to that product, and you would have to take widget A, widget B, put it in a box, bundle them together in a box or in a bag or whatever your package is, seal it up, put a label, put a UPC code on it, and pack it up and send it into Amazon or to ship it as a bundle, all right? Well, you don't have to do that with the virtual bundles. Amazon essentially takes widget A and widget B off the shelf and puts them in a box together and ships them. They don't necessarily even have to come in the exact same box. It's just a virtual bundle. It's not a real physical bundle that is actually packaged together. It's just a way to upsell and cross-sell on Amazon. All right. So how do you go about creating virtual bundles? It's very easy. You have to do that inside Seller Central. Okay, I've logged into Seller Central, and as you can see here, I'm at the virtual bundle page. All right. Now, I need to add this very important part. You need to be a brand owner to access virtual bundles. This is a feature that is reserved for registered brands that are registered in Amazon's brand registry. That means that your brand name has a trademark, or you have applied for a trademark, and that's been done. If you don't understand that, you need help with that, reach out to us at eComCatalyst.com. We help clients do this all the time. Even if you don't have a trademark for your brand yet, but you're seriously pursuing growing your brand, it should be trademarked. We have service providers, IP attorneys that we can refer you to who are part of Amazon's accelerator program. They can get your trademark filed for you and get early access to brand registry so you can begin creating virtual bundles. But you go into brands, and under the brands menu, you go to virtual bundles, and that's where you'll be able to see how to build the bundle. Now, building a bundle on Amazon, a virtual bundle, is essentially like building a brand new listing, okay? You will choose which ASINs or SKU that are going to be in the bundle. And it can be two, it has to be at least two, but it can be 3, 4, 5. You can bundle many items together. And then you need to add a title for it, bullet points, description, just like you would any other listing. And then you also create new images for that. All right, this is where it comes in handy to have someone that's good with graphic design that can build these bundles for you. All right, and it needs to be a bundle that makes sense, okay? There's no reason to bundle two things that aren't connected or related in any way, all right? But now when you do that and you launch it, it appears on Amazon and it appears on the bundles that you've built. So if you have widget A bundled with widget B, when you're viewing widget A's product detail page, you will see the bundle available that shows that you can get both. All right, now let's talk about one of the disadvantages. It's really not a disadvantage, but when you create a virtual bundle, Amazon still treats it as two individual items. Because of that, they're charging you the fulfillment fee on each of those two items. It's no different than if the customer physically went and added widget A to their cart and then searched and then added widget B to their cart at this later, in the same transaction. It's just an effective way to make that combination more apparent to them, to make it easier for them to see and easier for them to add to their cart. Again, we're increasing AOV, average order value, all right? Also, the other thing that's a bit of a caveat, there's no way to see who ordered your bundles right away. In Seller Central, when you're viewing your managed orders, there's no indication in your order list that the items in an order came through the purchase of a quote virtual bundle. You'll just see the two line items. So you might get an order for one item, an order for another item, then you get an order for two items. And in those two items was widget A, widget B. There's no way to know for sure if those two items were purchased as a virtual bundle or if someone just happened to add them to their cart separately. Currently, as of the time I'm recording this video, which is at the end of 2024, the only way you see this is once a week. There's an email that includes all your virtual bundle sales. That looks like the one that I displayed to you earlier when you can see on the Excel sheet how that looked, okay? So, it comes in with these headers. Again, I've blacked out some of that, so not as easy to see, but it looks like this. This is what your virtual sales bundle would look like. That's how you know exactly what your virtual bundle sales are through that particular email report. You can also go into your Seller Central settings, notifications, and you can decide who gets that email copy once a week to be able to see that. All right. So again, the biggest thing that has happened was they used to have these virtual bundles available, but they were hard to see or find. But now they're much easier to see because they're displayed prominently on the product detail page. And it's a great way to take items that people frequently buy together. Maybe you're unsure of that. You should look at your brand analytics, look at your cart basket analysis, and figure out what are people buying together? What is a logical upsell or cross-sell to this product? Add it in there, and you should have a virtual bundle. I hope that helps. It's a great way to increase sales. Everyone should be using virtual bundles. Even if it adds just a little bit to your bottom line, it's still a way to increase the size of your catalog, to add more SKU, add more listings, get more brand exposure. Yes, you can run ads to virtual bundles. They are their own separate product detail page for sure. So you can do that. It's a great way to get more brand exposure and increase your sales. If this was helpful, let me know. Drop a thumbs up on the video, leave a comment. I love the comments. I try to respond to every comment, and hit subscribe on that channel. Would love to hear from you. Appreciate you subscribing. Hey, also, I want to invite you to come to eComCatalyst.com and sign up for the email newsletter, okay? I try to send that out once a week on the weekend, typically. It's typically pretty short, a few bullet points, a few paragraphs of what I have seen happening in e-commerce world that week, what's working for us, what's not. If I find new software or features or service providers or anything that's bringing value, I'll share it there. Would love to have you as part of our family there. If you need help growing and scaling your brand on Amazon, hey, check us out at eComCatalyst.com. That's what we do. We're scaling and growing our clients profitably for incredible growth. Would love to have you on board with that. Come talk to us, okay? Hey, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.